Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I'm going to give you a review and comparison of the best travel-friendly electric wheelchairs of 2024. Now, before we get started, I do need to mention a few quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our free product catalog, it's free, it has coupon codes in it, and our latest and greatest products. All you have to do is go to our website, mobilitydirect.com, click on the green button that says free catalog at the top of every page, fill out the simple short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to tell you that if you stay tuned to the end of this video, you're going to learn about our monthly giveaway. You could win one of these travel power wheelchairs by entering our raffle, so stay tuned to the end of the video to learn all about that. Something else I do want to mention, it's really important, is that we do not accept Medicare, Medicaid, or any kind of medical insurance as payment, unfortunately. So we hope you enjoy the education in this video, but if you are looking to use medical insurance in any form or capacity, unfortunately, we do not accept insurance. Most of these power wheelchairs are very affordable. We have financing plans available and exclusive discounts that you can ask about by calling our non-commissioned sales experts. We're going to talk about each one of these models briefly, tell you what makes them special. If you want to see an in-depth review video of any of these models, check out our YouTube channel. We have a review video of every single model. In fact, we have several videos of every single model, including an unboxing and assembly, repair videos, and those in-depth review videos. I'll put the links in the description below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off here in no particular order, just because this is the closest one to me. It's called the Buzzabout. It's made by Golden Technologies. The model number is GP164. Now, this power wheelchair, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best options that has a full-size captain seat, and it comes apart very easily. So when you're ready to transport it in the trunk of the car, you can remove the seat, you can take the battery box out, you can separate the front half with the foot plate and the front wheels from the rear, and the heaviest piece is going to weigh 34.8 pounds, so it's pretty manageable. It could support up to 300 pounds. It goes up to 4 miles per hour, has an 11-mile range. It has a 2.5-inch ground clearance, a turning radius of 28.5 inches. It comes with two 12-volt, 22-amp-hour batteries. It's available in red and blue, and the dimensions are 36 inches long, 23 inches wide, and the ground to the top of the seat is 21.5 inches, but it is height adjustable. You can go up to 23.5 inches. It's got 3 different height adjustments for the seat, all in 1-inch increments. So it's pretty neat. Again, the heaviest piece weighs 34.8 pounds, but totally assembled, it weighs 155 pounds, just over that. It has 9-inch drive tires and 6-inch casters. So the drive tires are 9 inches and the casters are 6 inches. The seat is going to be 17 inches wide, 16 inches deep, and the height of the back is 18 inches. Very comfortable seat. Now, something that's pretty neat about this is it has a light that's motion activated. So you turn that switch on right there, and when it's moving, the light turns on. Now I'm going to demo it for you really quick. As soon as it stops moving, it takes a sec, but then the light turns off. So as soon as I go to move it again, the light turns on. So it's going to illuminate the path in front of you. It's pretty neat. Now I'm going to demo it for you inside really quick, just to show you how it works. I'm about 6 foot tall, about 210 pounds. So this thing can support me no problem. I feel very comfortable in it. The armrests do flip up. They are width adjustable. So you can extend the armrests outwards if you need more space. There's a little adjustment knob here that you loosen up, slide it out, and then tighten it back up. But as you can see, it's very maneuverable. I've got the speed setting slowed down here. I'm going to turn it up now and just do a quick U-turn. But it goes pretty quick. 4 miles per hour is definitely faster than anybody that's going to be walking with you. Now let's take it for a quick ride outdoors on the grass and see how it performs. Something else that's nice about the Buzzabout power wheelchair is it has a 1-inch hitch receiver in the back. You just pop this little cap off and basically you could put a rear basket, oxygen tank holder, walker holder, or any other universal accessory that requires a 1-inch square in the back. Now I do want to show you the horn. It's not very loud, but it does work. And a couple of other things. The foot plate, it's extremely spacious. I think it's going to have one of the most space out of any foot plate. It does also flip up, which is nice, and you can see that lighting kit there. The seat does not recline, unfortunately, but the seat does rotate as well as, like I mentioned earlier, it's height adjustable. And that pretty much is going to wrap it up for the golden Buzzabout power wheelchair. All right, so I do want to mention before we take this on grass that it also has a rear lighting package, which works just as the same as the front lighting package. It's temporarily going to be on when you're moving, and then cuts off after a few seconds when you're done. So let's see how it performs on grass. Keep in mind, I weigh about 210 pounds, so it may not perform as well on grass because I'm heavier. Now, somebody that's lighter, it might perform better, but it is handling. Doesn't seem to be struggling too much, which is great. Now, I don't recommend using this full-time on grass. It's not an off-road power wheelchair. This is a travel-friendly power wheelchair, mainly designed for indoor use, flat pavement, hard surfaces only. Let's get started with the next power wheelchair. All right, so for the next power wheelchair, we have another brand new model. It's called the Pride Jazzy Carbon. It's made by Pride Mobility, one of the most trusted name brands in powered mobility. I have the spec sheet here. By the way, you can view this spec sheet by going to the link in the description, checking out the specification sheet, or download it from our website. But this is an awesome power wheelchair. What makes it special is that it has a carbon fiber frame. It's super lightweight. It can hold up to 300 pounds and it has full suspension. This one doesn't come apart, but it folds up into a very compact shape, so it's great for traveling on airplanes, going on cruises, any kind of vacations that you want to take your power wheelchair with without struggling too much. This is a great option. So again, it supports up to 300 pounds. The turning radius is about 24 inches. It's 24 inches wide, 37 inches from the front to the back. The maximum speed is 3.7 miles per hour. It has a 2-inch ground clearance. The front casters are 7 inches. And the drive wheels are 8.5 inches. They're solid, flat-free, and it has a 250-watt brushless motor, automatic brakes, just like every power wheelchair. And it does have, like I said, suspension in the front and in the rear. The seat-to-ground height is about 20.25 inches with the standard cushion. Without the cushion, it's about 18.75 inches. It does have a solid pan seat, so you can choose to put your own cushion on it. There are 2 cushion options for this chair. This is the standard one, and you could get an upgraded one that is super comfy. It's an option. It's an upgrade option. Very nice. It can go up to 9.3 miles on a full charge, and the battery weighs 4 pounds and the base weighs 39.6 pounds. So altogether, it's going to weigh about 43.6 pounds fully assembled, which is very lightweight for a power wheelchair that can handle up to 300 pounds. Super lightweight. Batteries, it comes with a 24-volt, 12-amp-hour lithium-ion battery, which is 288 watt-hours. Most airlines have a restriction of about 300 watt-hours, so this is going to be great to travel with on an airplane. Comes with an excellent warranty by Pride Mobility and a 1-year service contract, which you can learn about on our website. We have a ton of other videos for this product as well. Now, because it is a folding power wheelchair, I do want to show you how it folds. It's very easy. When you turn it on, it beeps. It does have a reverse beeper as well. The armrests flip up, which is nice. Most power wheelchairs that fold do not have that many comfort adjustment features. So you can flip the armrest up, and to fold it, there's a little latch here. You just pick that latch up, and once it's loose, here's the suspension in the rear, by the way, but once this latch is loose, I'm going to start pushing forward on the back rest. And as you can see, the whole thing just collapses. And at this point, it's ready to be transported. Super lightweight. I mean, for me it is. You know, depends on your circumstances, but if you have somebody helping you transport it, it's very manageable for a caretaker or a family member to help you load it and unload it into the trunk of a car. Does come with a seat belt as well, which is kind of tucked in there, but the seat belt is a nice little included safety feature. The battery pack is accessible through the front, so when you're ready to remove the battery pack, you just use this little clip. I'm pushing back behind that tab. There's a little spring-loaded clip. Then you grab it by the handle, and this is the battery. So it slides in with the rail system. Super, super easy to use and work with. Now, I'm gonna take this for a little ride, put the battery back in, show you also it does have a storage compartment down here, which doesn't seem to be fully clipped in right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and clip it in and show you how it works. It just have some buttons that snap in, and you've got this little pouch here that has a zipper, so you can keep the charger in there, keep a couple of your personal belongings safe while you're driving around. I'm gonna put the charger in there, keep it in there nice and safe. The foot plate does flip up. Now, the foot plate is a little small in my opinion, but it is carbon fiber. So it's going to be super lightweight, just like the rest of the frame. You've got the suspension on the front as well. Super nice design. I love the carbon fiber look. So I'm going to take it on a little ride. Again, I'm 210 pounds, about 6 foot tall, and it feels sturdy. It feels great. You can kind of feel the suspension too, which is nice. The joystick, typical joystick, has a power button, horn, speed control. So I'm going to lower it down to the slowest setting and just show you how it feels inside, and then we'll go outside to go for a little outdoor ride and see how it does on the grass. I'm excited to see how it goes on the grass. I've actually never tested this one out on grass. So as you can see, I'm going to turn the speed up a little bit. It gets going. It gets going at top speed. So we're going to go ahead and go outside, see how it does on the grass. Let's check it out.
Rolling.
All right, so we're gonna take this as the Jazzy Carbon by Pride Mobility on a little ride on the grass and see how it performs. So keep in mind, again, if you're lighter than I am, I'm 210 pounds, it's gonna perform a lot better on grass, so it might not work for me. Let's see how it does. This chair is rated for 300 pounds, so I think it should do well. Now, I always recommend going top speed when going on grass so that you have some momentum. You don't wanna be at a dead standstill. There's that reverse beeper. So I'm gonna gain some speed and see how she does. I feel it struggling a little bit, to be honest, but it does work. So if you need to traverse across a small grass patch, I would say it's okay. But if you're gonna go on grass full time, you're probably gonna have your motor stop and it's gonna start beeping. These power wheelchairs have a sensor on it. When they overwork, they get too hot, it will turn itself off to protect the motor from overheating. But it did perform well, and this grass is very soft, not really well maintained. So if you have really hard grass that's well maintained like a golf course, it's probably gonna do it no problem if you're my weight or lower. All right, so the next power wheelchair we're gonna review is made by a company called Whill, W-H-I-L-L. And Whill is known for making the most robust power wheelchairs out there. These power wheelchairs are very unique because it's controllable with an app on your smartphone via Bluetooth. So if you wanted to lock it so that it can be locked into position for security while you're not using it, you can do that through the app. You can unlock it through the app. You can actually remote control drive the power wheelchair without actually being on it with the app. On your app, there's a little joystick controller icon, and you can touch the touchscreen of your phone to control it. And we're gonna throw that up on the screen here for a second so you to see what that's like. It's pretty awesome. The app does a lot of other things too. It gives you some diagnostic features. This power wheelchair is very, very impressive. It has a 11.2 mile range on a battery that weighs 6 pounds. It's a lithium battery. It has these wheels in the front that are omnidirectional, which means that when it's turning, unlike any of the other power wheelchairs, it basically stays in one position and it glides. Instead of having those front wheels turn, you could see they glide. It's almost like it's doing a Michael Jackson moonwalk. Pretty awesome. Has a light kit. The armrests do flip up, and you have several seat options, a very comfortable seat pan. Now, I'm not going to take it apart, but this does come apart. And something unique about the feature to take it apart is it has a viewing port, so you can look through that hole and line it up with the seat post. Unlike any other disassembling power wheelchair where you have to kind of guess when you're stacking that seat back onto the seat post, this actually has a viewing port to make it a lot easier for the person that's taking it apart. And because it comes apart, you can put the seat in the back of your car in the trunk. You can put the base in there. The base detaches into 2 pieces as well. We have another video which you can check out with the links in the description below to see all of that. And it's a full in-depth review video of this chair. I highly recommend watching it. This is an awesome power wheelchair. So I'm going to keep going over the specs here. It has a 29.9-inch turning radius. You have 6 different colors to choose from: white, red, blue, black, green, purple. It does have an under storage little bag down there that you can put some things in. Not very big. It's about 17 by 11 inches, 9 inches tall. And it does have a remote control key to lock and unlock it, which is an option. You don't have to get it, but pretty nice. It's a key fob, like the ones for your car to lock your car. It does come with a seat belt, comes with a battery charger, a lot of other options. It goes, again, 11.2 miles on a full charge. 5 miles per hour is the top speed. Has a 2-inch ground clearance, 10-degree incline rating. Most of the other chairs that we've gone through have about a 6 to 7 degree incline, so this has a pretty powerful motor. Now, this seat is a 20-inch wide seat. You have the option to get a 16-inch wide, 18-inch wide, or 20-inch wide seat, and there's a lot of adjustments that you can make with this chair as far as being able to switch the joystick from the left to the right side, increase the width, increase the height of the armrests, and you do have the option to get different seat cushions because it is a seat pan. So you've got a lot of options here in terms of comfort. It's a great power wheelchair. We'll get started with a couple of other things. A 300-pound weight capacity and a 25.3 volt, 10.6 amp hour battery. So it is travel friendly. It does perform very great. We've sold quite a few of these. No complaints so far. Has full suspension, anti-tip wheels, a lighting package. Enough talking about it. Let's go for a little ride here and show you how it works. Oh, one thing here. Flip up foot plate, like we mentioned, and I do want to show you the battery removal process because it's very, very easy on this chair compared to any other one. There's a handle. Let me turn it off really quick. There's a handle here. You just push that button and it's spring loaded. So you can see it's already loose now. And you just grab it. 6 pounds, very light. You can see the nice suspension there. You've got the automatic brake levers hidden down there, little red levers on each side. 2 motors, just like all power wheelchairs, they have 2 motors. So I'm going to show you how it works now. Again, this can hold up to 300 pounds. So pretty big frame, powerful motor. I'm 210 pounds. We're going to show you how it performs here inside, and then we'll take it on a little ride outside. I'm going to turn the speed up. And what's nice about this one, it has like a digital display on the joystick, which I'm going to show you here. Test out the horn. Very unimpressive horn. That's one complaint I have about all power wheelchairs. The horns are really not that impressive, so yeah, that's fine. But you can see here it says 88, and that's the percent of the charge of the battery. So 100% would be fully charged. It's down to 88%. When you hit this minus button, it changes it to speed mode 2, speed mode 1. So you have 3 speed modes. Oh, actually it has 4 speed modes. I apologize. So speed 4, or mode 4, would give you the top speed of 5 miles per hour. So let's take it outside for a ride and see how it does on grass. All right, so we're in the Whill Model C i2, and remember, 300-pound weight capacity. I'm 210 pounds. And with these front wheels being stationary with the omnidirectional wheels, I don't know how it's going to do on grass. Let's find out. Okay, it's performing, it's handling, not bad. I will say it does feel like it's struggling a little bit, but again, this is not an off-road power wheelchair. It's not designed to be used on grass full time, but it's nice to know that if you need to traverse across a grass patch, it's gonna handle it. All right, so next on the list is another Whill power wheelchair. So the brand is Whill, great product. Same thing as far as the Bluetooth app. You can control it with your smartphone. You can lock it. You can remote control operate it. You can do a lot of things with the app. It's available in 5 different colors: white, black, green, red, and light blue. Same exact battery, so 6-pound battery. It will get you up to 12.4 miles because this is the Model F, which stands for folding. Now the Model C comes apart. This one folds up, and we'll show you how it folds in just a second. We're gonna go over all the specifications really quick, but definitely one of the unique things about this is the Bluetooth app and the fact that it's super lightweight, it folds, it's a very sturdy power wheelchair. So let's go over the specs. Again, 12.4 mile range, it's foldable, has a turning radius of 30.7 inches. It has an 18-inch wide seat. It is 21.9 inches by 23.8 inches. That's the dimensions. It weighs 58.9 pounds, and it can support up to 250 pounds. It has, again, the 25.3 volt 10 amp hour battery, which is airline approved under the 300 watt hour restriction. It could travel up to 3.7 miles per hour, which is a little slower compared to some of the other models, but it has that 10-degree incline rating. So it technically can handle inclines pretty well. Has a 1.4 inch ground clearance, which might be a con because it's gonna drag if you're going over grass and not have a lot of space underneath the bottom, and that ground clearance can impede the ability for it to perform well on grass, but we'll see. It does have 16 inches between the armrests, but it is adjustable. You can increase that to 18 inches. You can also increase the height of the armrest, switch the joystick controller from the right to the left if you want. And let's see, when folded, the length of this power wheelchair is 18.3 inches, which is pretty nice. Charging time is about 5 hours for this model and that one. And it has a IPX4 rain resistant rating, just like this one as well. You might see that we're expecting some rain right now as we're testing these products outside. But all in all, it's an awesome power wheelchair. Comes with an excellent warranty. Again, it's 36.8 inches long, 21.9 inches wide, 31.6 inches tall, and that's when it's unfolded. When it's folded, it has a height of 33.7 inches. It's 18.3 inches from the front to the back, and it's 21.9 inches wide. So I'm going to show you how to use it, how it folds, go over a couple of the features really quick. It has the exact same joystick controller, so it has that 4 speed modes that you can toggle between, and a very unimpressive horn. The joystick's nice though. It has a low profile joystick handle that's not like the other ones that we've been looking at. Same thing with the other Whill that we just went over. All right, so on the back here we have the same battery compartment. I've powered down the unit, has a little button, 6-pound battery, very easy to remove, very convenient, easy to work with, pops in. Charging ports there just like the other one, so you plug the charger into there. It does have a storage basket underneath, a little mesh pouch, fabric pouch, just like the other power wheelchairs. It's not installed on this one, but it is available. It comes with it. We have the anti-tip wheels with a foot plate here. Now this foot plate is basically there so that it assists you in the folding process, which I'm going to show you now. So what you want to do is put your foot here and fold the seat forward. Now on the right hand side, you see this little tab right here that I've got my finger on. You're going to push up on that. Now while I'm doing that, you're going to see that the whole thing starts to collapse. You push back on it. There's a little white indicator stripe right there, and that's telling you, hey, this is where you want to hold on to when you're folding it. So you want to put basically one foot here, one hand here, and use your other hand that's free to push down or pull up. And then you let go and it locks into position. It's ready to be transported. So you can wheel it around like this pretty easily. It's going on the anti-tip wheels and on the front casters that are not locked in with the automatic braking system. So again, one foot there, one hand here, use this lever, push down, thing's unfolded. Pull back on the seat rest and you're up. Pretty nice. You can do a lot of things as far as traveling with it. The foot plate does flip up. It's pretty comfy. I've got to say I've sat on it for pretty much a full day to work. I usually test out my products by sitting on them while working all day, and if I feel uncomfortable at the end of the day, usually we tell our customers that, and we don't really try to carry those products, but this is pretty comfortable. So I sit in it here, 210 pounds, and for me, I feel pretty comfy. I mean, this is not extended outwards. It's the standard width setting, but you can adjust them outwards a little bit if you need more room. But it performs fine. So I'm going to turn it up to speed 4. Wow. I guess because it's a little lighter than the other Whill CI2 that we just reviewed, it feels like it has more torque. Now, it doesn't have the omnidirectional wheels. It has the standard wheels in the front that kind of pivot as you turn. But all in all, it's pretty comfortable. Great for indoor use. Let's see how it does outdoors in the grass. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on us soon. It looks like it's going to start raining very soon. All right, so now I'm on the Whill folding model, the Model F. Holds up to 250 pounds, so I'm pretty close to the weight capacity limit. Let's see how it does. All right, here we go. Cross my fingers. Actually, not bad. I don't feel it struggling too much. So for what it's worth, 250 pound weight capacity, motor's not as powerful. It's performing pretty well. I'm impressed. All right, so next on the list of power wheelchairs, in no particular order, I'll remind you, this is the Golden Technologies. That's the brand, the manufacturer is Golden Technologies. This is called the Literider Envy LT, which stands for light. There is a standard Literider Envy, which is going to support 300 pounds, and it's a little bigger frame. This one is the LT version, which only supports up to 250 pounds. Now, the benefit is of the LT that it weighs less, so it has a little bit easier to use when you're transporting it. Taking it apart is very easy. The heaviest piece is only going to weigh 34.5 pounds. So it comes apart pretty easily. We're going to show you that in a separate video. Check out our YouTube playlist for Golden Technologies products, or just check the link in the description below. Now, to not only see those other videos that go in depth, but to also get this specification sheet if you want to download it. We're going to go over the specs really quick, but basically what makes this unique is the light weight factor. The heaviest piece being only 34.5 pounds. And it's very, very comfortable. I would say probably one of the more comfortable seats out of the bunch. And it's made by a very, very well-known manufacturer. Golden Technologies has been around for decades, and they are one of the most trusted name brands out there when it comes to power wheelchairs, lift chairs, and mobility scooters. So again, the weight capacity is 250 pounds. By the way, the model number is GP161. It does have a 3.5 mile/hour top speed, so a little bit on the slower end. 7.25 mile range on a full charge, 2.5 inch ground clearance, a 28.5 inch turning radius. It has two 18 amp hour batteries. They're 12 volts lead acid, so the battery's a little bit heavy, but it's not the heaviest piece, so it's still pretty lightweight. And it has a removable battery pack, which is very easy to take out. We'll show you how to do that in a bit here. It is available in the color silver for now. That's the only option. It has a 33.25 inch length and a 22.5 inch width. The height is adjustable on the seat, so you can raise the seat from either 21.5 inches from the ground to the seat, or 22.5 inches. So again, that's adjustable, the seat height. And it's very easy to do. There's just a bolt that goes through the seat post. You can raise the seat post or lower it. The weight of the unit fully assembled is 113 pounds, which comprises of the front half of the base, weighing 34.5 pounds. That's the heaviest piece. The rear half of the base that has the motor attached to it weighs 30.5 pounds. The seat with the armrests installed weighs 23 pounds, and the battery pack weighs 25 pounds. Now, the drive wheels are 8 inches and the casters are 6 inches. It does have 2-inch anti-tip wheels in the back, and the seating is a 16-inch back height. The width of the seat is 17 inches and the depth is 16 inches. Now, it does have a foot plate that flips up, and the joystick here is a standard joystick. The armrests do flip up. The armrests are also width adjustable. The seat does rotate with this lever right here. You push down on it, you can go all the way to the left and all the way to the right. It doesn't go 360 degrees though, because there is a joystick cable attached to it. But it's nice to know that you have some comfort adjustment features there. Now, I'm going to show you how the battery comes out. We're not going to disassemble it in this video, because this video could turn into an hour-long video real soon, but foot plate does flip up, has a storage compartment here. Pretty much all of the power wheelchairs, except for the two that we just reviewed, the Whill models, where the charging ports on the battery itself. Most power wheelchairs have a charging port right here on the joystick. In fact, all of the power wheelchairs that we're reviewing have a charging port right there under the joystick, except for these two that we reviewed by Whill. The charging port's on the battery itself. So you have that nice little storage compartment down there. That's where we keep the battery charger. You have a little pocket in the back where we keep the user manual. And the battery pack is here. There's a handle on it. Now you do have to kind of rotate the seat so that it clears and doesn't hit the seat on the way out. So this is the battery pack. It has a circuit breaker switch, and you basically just line up these rails here with the channels right there and just drop it right into place. So pretty straightforward as far as putting the battery in, removing it. You want to kind of feel it click in and check to make sure it's all the way in. You'll have power. Now we're going to show you the unimpressive horn. I don't even like calling them a horn. It has a horn icon on the horn. It really should have a beep icon on the horn, because it is not a horn. It's a buzzer. It's a beep. But we're going to show you how it performs. We have 5 different speed settings. Standard joystick. You can adjust the depth of the joystick if you want. Most models you can do that. Didn't show you that on the other ones, but you can do that with most of them, except for the Whill models. Those are fixed. Now, it feels very responsive. It doesn't have a ton of torque, so it's a very smooth transition when you're going from the low speed to the high speed. When you're turning, it doesn't aggressively swing like some models. So pretty smooth ride. Let's see how it does outdoors. It's performing very well indoors. Obviously on any type of hard wood floor or tile floor, it's gonna really not have any friction and perform very well. But on grass, carpet, that's really tough carpet, it depends. It can support 250 pounds, so I weigh 210. Keep that in mind. If you're a lighter weight person, you're not gonna have as many issues going on grass and on carpet. Let's see how it does. All right, so I'm on the Literider NVLT. It has a 250 pound weight capacity. Let's see how it performs with a 210 pound man on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I normally do, a little U-turn here on the grass. These are not meant for full-time use off-road. So I just wanna see how it does, see if it feels like it's bogging down. Oh yeah, this is bogging down a little bit, but it might've just got caught in a little ditch. I'm gonna try that again. Yeah, there's a little ditch there. I think the wheels got caught up in. But going after that, it handles, but it definitely feels like it's bogging down a little bit. So if you're lighter, it's probably better and gonna do better on grass. All right, now we have one other model here that we just got today, and even after editing the video, I wanted to add this to the video because this is pretty much a staple in the travel power wheelchair space. This is the Go Chair by Pride Mobility. It's been around for a very long time. It's very dependable, and it comes apart like a go-go. That's why it's called the Go Chair. So the chair comes off, the base breaks in half, and the battery box comes out with a convenient handle. You can check out our videos on this product that shows you exactly how it works and goes into the in-depth review, ride along, and all that. But we're gonna do something really quick here and just go over the specifications, test it out indoors, and give you our honest thoughts on it. What makes it unique is the fact that it comes with an excellent warranty. It comes apart very easily, and the heaviest piece weighs about 36 pounds. It also has a really nice design, tons of color options. You can see here it has the ivory white, and I love it. I mean, it's just very simple, basic, dependable. It's built like a tank. Plenty of foot space down there with the flip-up foot plate. So we're gonna go ahead and go over the specs really quick. It can handle up to 300 pounds. It has a 3.7 mile/hour top speed, a 1.8 inch ground clearance, and a turning radius of 25.5 inches. Very compact, especially when you're doing turns in compact areas. It has 6-inch casters in the front, and it has 9-inch drive wheels. It has 3-inch anti-tip wheels in the back. It has limited suspension, and it can go around 13.2 miles on a full charge at best with about a 200-pound user, maybe a little bit more if you're lighter than that. The heaviest piece, again, is 36 pounds. The seat is 18 inches wide, but you can get a 20-inch wide seat upgrade, which is nice. And it basically comes with two 12-volt batteries that are 18 amp hours. And again, the warranty by Pride's great. 13-month limited on the electronics and the battery and the drivetrain. So 5 years on the frame, by the way, and with all Pride Mobility products, you do get that 1 year in-home labor contract to cover technicians being dispatched to your home to replace warranty parts. So all in all, love it. I'm going to go ahead and test drive it just for a second inside, and we'll see how it does outdoors with a 210-pound, 6-foot man on it. You can adjust the seat height by about 2 inches, and as far as the speed, it's pretty good, pretty responsive, torquey. It feels like it's going 5 miles per hour. I know it's not, but it actually feels pretty quick, probably just has good torque, and it's very responsive. So all in all, I feel like it's a very smooth ride, especially on this floor. You know, if you're on carpet or grass, it's going to perform a little bit differently, but we'll go ahead and take it out back. I also want to show you on the back of this one too, you do have that 1-inch hitch receiver for a rear basket, oxygen tank holder. You can put all kinds of attachments in that 1-inch hitch receiver, which is a universal hitch receiver outlet. So let's go with the outside test drive now, and we'll see how it does. All right, so here I have the Go Chair by Pride Mobility. We're going to test it on the grass. Keep in mind, if you are lighter than 210 pounds like me, it'll probably perform better on the grass. We're not going to use it on the grass too much because this is not a power wheelchair designed for being off-road. However, if you want to traverse across a grass patch temporarily, if you're in a situation that requires you to cross over grass, you'll be pleased to know that it works pretty well. A lot of the times you have to cross over some grass when a sidewalk doesn't have a ramp. So that's why we're doing this video. And as you can see, it's handling it very well. So the Pride Go Chair passes the grass test. All right, so last but certainly not least on the list, we have the Go Deluxe by Merit's Health. Merit's Health is a very well-known brand. They're very trusted. They're right in our backyard. The manufacturing warehouse is about 30 minutes away from our Bonita Springs showroom. And this is an awesome chair. What makes this unique is that it does come apart very easily, kind of like the Literider LT. If you want to see a video of how to take it apart, we have a video. Check the link in the description or just go to our YouTube channel and you could see a bunch of videos for Merit's Health products, not just for this power wheelchair, for all their products. We have tons of great videos. So I'm going to dive into the specs. It has a 300-pound weight capacity. Max speed is 4 miles per hour. Has a 12-mile travel range on a full charge. 23-inch turning radius, 2.25-inch ground clearance. It has two 12-volt, 22-amp-hour sealed lead-acid batteries, so they're not lithium, a little bit heavy of batteries. And it has a 6-degree incline rating, just like most of the other power chairs, except for the Whills, which have a 10-degree incline. So if you're on an incline, the Whills might be the best choice. This has a 6-degree incline. The drive wheels are 8 inches. They're solid wheels. The casters are 7 inches. Total weight of this product is 113 pounds, but the lightest piece when you disassemble it is 54 pounds. You can remove the seat and split the base in half. The rear detaches from the front. All right, so I'm going to show you a few of the comfort adjustment features. Again, unimpressive horn, flip-up armrests. They are height adjustable, width adjustable with these knobs. You do have a hitch receiver in the back for these accessories to fit into with a square 1-inch hitch receiver. I forgot to mention that on the other models, but most of the power wheelchairs do have a hitch receiver, including the Literider LT, which is this model here, and the first one that we did, which is the Buzzabout by Golden Technologies. The folding ones don't really have it, the Whills don't have it, but it's nice because you can put a rear cargo storage basket here and a lot of other universal accessories. Has the anti-tip wheels, comes apart really easily. If you want to watch the other video on how to do that, I highly recommend it. Flip up foot plate. It doesn't have a storage compartment underneath, so it's nice that it has that hitch receiver so you can get that cage style shopping basket attachment if you'd like. Now I'm going to take it for a little spin here inside. Not surprised, it performs very well. Now if you're lighter, you can expect it to perform even better. We're going to see how it does on grass, and then we're going to conclude this video. Thanks for tuning in for so long. If you've made it this far, we appreciate your support. Let's see how it does. All right, so here I am on the Merit's Go Deluxe. It has a 300-pound weight capacity, so it should do better than the last one. It is starting to rain, so I'm going to kind of have to hurry, and the grass might be a little wet, so hopefully it performs fine and the wheels don't start slipping. And it is doing it. Doesn't feel like it's struggling too much either. Now these chairs are not rated for rain, but it's just barely raining right now, a little bit, and we're not gonna do much more than this. It passed the grass test. The Cricket is going to be best known for its mesh back seat, which if you live in a hot state, this can be a game changer. It's really breathable, it's super comfy, and again, if you're in a hot state, you're not gonna sweat too much. That is a definite unique feature, and the fact that no other chair is gonna have the weight capacity of 300 pounds while still weighing less than 35 pounds with the battery pack and the parts removed. So when you break this thing down, take the joystick and the battery pack out, it only weighs 33.2 pounds. It's super easy to fold up. It has a top speed of 3.7 miles per hour and a turning radius of 22 inches. The dimensions are 36.6 inches by 22.25 inches wide. So it's really compact. Just gonna bring it out here for you and show you how it folds. The Cricket also has a storage pouch underneath the seat, which you can use to put your charger in. All of these power chairs have similar chargers. You've got a wall outlet plug and a 3-prong barrel connector. You can plug this 3-prong barrel connector, known as an XLR charger, right into the joystick or into the battery pack itself. So there's the joystick charging ports, and you also have a USB charging port on the Cricket as well to charge your USB powered devices. Now the seat on this bad boy is not too big. It's about just over 17 inches wide by 16.5 inches deep, but it is a very compact chair, so it's not going to be as big as far as the seat compared to some of the other models. Now to fold it, there's a little latch in the back. You just hold that up. You want to flip up the foot plate first, actually, so flip up the foot plate, hold that latch, bring the backrest forward, the whole thing just collapses on itself, and even with the battery and joystick on it, it's super duper lightweight. Now this is model number GP302, and it's made by Golden Technologies. We have an in-depth review video, so if you want to learn more about this one, check out our YouTube video review of this product. We go into the nitty-gritty details, but again, what makes this one unique is the weight capacity. 300 pounds, it's about 33 pounds all up with the joystick and the battery removed. Super lightweight carbon fiber frame. It doesn't have suspension, but it's very comfortable. It's not really meant for going off-road, mainly for indoor use and flat surfaces. Again, check out the link in our description to learn more about this awesome product. All right, next on the list, we have a Journey Health product. That's the brand. The model is called the Air. It's a folding power wheelchair, and it's very comparable to the other models, but this one is gonna weigh 37.4 pounds, and it has a weight capacity of 240 pounds. Now what makes this model a little bit different is it does have suspension, so it's going to have a smooth ride, but aside from that, it does have 2 single foot plates. I'm going to bring it out and I'm going to show you something too. So we're going to give you a little walk around. It has real big tires on it, probably one of the bigger tires, and it's going to perform really well on grass compared to the others. Not for full-time use on grass. Depending on the load, if you have a lighter load on it, it'll do better on grass compared to if you're really close to the maximum weight capacity. So I'll go over a few of the specs. 240 pound weight capacity again, 2.8 mile speed, so definitely going to be slower than the rest. It has a 10-mile range, a 35.4 inch turning radius, and the dimensions are 36.2 inches in length by 22 inches wide. Now, this is going to have a Micon electronic controller and joystick, just like most of the other ones we looked at, and I'm going to show you how it folds. This chair is going to fold like a manual wheelchair. It has the flip-up armrests, has the USB charging port and the joystick charging port for the charger as well. But when you're getting ready to fold it, instead of folding the backrest forward, you actually just pick up here, and there you go. You can remove the foot plates, which are individual foot plates. Instead of having one foot plate, you've got one for each foot. You can remove these rings that are just like little clips, take the foot plates out, and now you can easily put this in the trunk of the car or your SUV or van. It's pretty lightweight. You can also use the clips right here to fold the two hand rests back, and it's going to take a really compact shape. So that's pretty much how you fold it. You'll also notice it has a battery pack on the side, which is removable, and it has the charging port right there, as well as a little charge indicator button to show you the charging state of the battery. To remove it, press that button at the top, and it slides right out. It's that simple. This is a really neat power wheelchair, and we have it for sale tax-free. Shipping is free like the rest of our products as well. The only downfall is it doesn't come with a manufacturer-backed service agreement for 1 year. However, we do offer service agreements. They're just not going to be included for free with this product. And that about is going to wrap up the quick review of the Journey Health Air Folding Power Wheelchair. One last thing, the seat on this, the width is going to be 16.5 inches and the depth is 15.74 inches. Not bad, pretty comparable to the rest, and it does come with a seat belt, a storage pouch on the back of the backrest, not on the bottom side, underneath, but you do have storage on the rear, and it's a pretty big storage pouch in the back. All right, last but not least, certainly not least, we have the Journey Health Air Elite Folding Power Wheelchair. So made by the same company as the Air Elite is made with carbon fiber, and it's by far the lightest one out of the 5. So it can hold 240 pounds, weighs only 26 pounds, which is unreal. So it does fold like the Air that we just went over. It doesn't fold forward. It folds kind of down the middle, and like a manual wheelchair with a top speed of 2.8 miles per hour, a 10-mile range, a 35.4-inch turning radius with a length of 35.4 inches and a width of 22.8 inches. Now the seat on this model is 16.5 inches wide by 15.7 inches deep. So I'm going to show you how it folds. We can, just like the other one, use these clips to fold back the handles on the back. Then what you want to do is pick up from the front underneath, just pull straight up, and the whole thing just folds up into a super compact shape. You can remove the foot plates if you need to the same way. You just pop out these little clips, and each of the foot plates will come out. You don't need to, but you can, just to give it an even more compact shape. And let me tell you something, this is an extremely lightweight product. I can hold it out in front of me. Granted, I am able-bodied, but a lot of individuals get this chair particularly because of how lightweight it is. And for such a lightweight chair, I gotta say it's pretty darn comfortable. It does have a nice seat here that is not really a cushion to make it super lightweight. They do have to kind of reduce the size of everything, including the frame, the seat, but it's got a nice carbon fiber look to it. Comes with a seat belt, and just like the Journey Air, you got a nice storage pouch on the back. Same joystick controller as most of the other ones, with that USB powered port and the charging port for the actual battery to charge. You can flip up the armrest with this red button, and just like the other Journey Air, you have the battery pack here, which you can remove by pressing this button. And what's nice is you've got a charging port and a USB, so if you want to take this with you in your carry-on, you can charge your phone with the battery pack, or you can charge the battery with the charger and an on and off switch there. Pretty nice. All right, so we went over a few of the specs for each one. Again, we have in-depth review videos for each of these. We're going to go ahead and cue in some action shots showing you what it's like to go on grass, and a couple of different awesome shots. I hope you enjoy. All right, folks, well, hopefully you've learned a thing or two about our top travel-friendly electric wheelchairs. Now, if we didn't cover anything, leave a comment below. We reply to all comments within 24 hours. And I did tell you at the end of this video, we were going to tell you about our monthly giveaway. Like the last few winners you're seeing on the screen now, you too could win a free mobility product, whether it's a power wheelchair or a mobility scooter. It varies from month to month. But all you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave a comment. You're already here. leave a comment. Let us know which one you like the best. Ask us a technical question. Comment with your name. It doesn't matter what you comment. As long as you comment and you're subscribed, you're automatically entered into our monthly giveaway raffle. You could be that next lucky winner. Again, folks, if you have any questions or if you'd like to purchase one of these, we'd love to earn your business. Give our friendly non-commissioned sales experts a call with the number below, and we'll be happy to consult with you. My name's Sergio. I'm with Mobility Direct. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, everybody, have a great day.